Hey there, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.
Rivals in this one, Clark. Does that matter as much as people think, or is it just another game?
I still think it matters to the players. I mean, they're a little less emotional now, rivalries. They're not as heated, a little more practical. I think it's mostly about making the playoffs and where you're seated.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The forwards are Gordon and Tucker. Oladipo is out there with Wall, and it's Wood in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
The point's right there, Kevin, a product of Oladipo's defensive work. Once he comes up with the steal, he's ready to get into transition right away.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Horford. It's back to Hill. 6 to shoot. Teardrop shot. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. He's squarely focused on containing Victor Oladipo, who emerged in his most improved season as one of the league's top stars. When he's scoring with confidence, he makes them tough to beat. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Now here is Hill. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Oladipo. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Oladipo against Hill. Here's Wood, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
First one falls for him. Good on both. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Wall with it. Outside Gordon. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Can't hit from the elbow.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Hill finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Wall passes to Wood. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And it's denied.
And Ariza works his butt off on defense. I mean, whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he knows how to block shots.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Two.
Free throw drops for Hill. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, the former late first-round pick, Hill, has really developed into a reliable shooter and wing defender. He's got good speed, gets to the rim with ease, and passes the ball well, too.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ariza outside. It's hauled in by Wood.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
The Rockets again can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ariza hits the front of the rim and out.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to.
Hey
share the wealth
Leighton, what's
there.
up?
And
Thank
so
you for
here's
watching.
Oklahoma City. The Rockets making the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Hill. The 15-footer score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Hill is cash money from the mid-range area. You can't let him feel at ease pulling up from there. Got to make him uncomfortable.
Tucker can't get it to go.
I
Of
think
course,
he'll
Leighton,
think twice
no
about
doubt,
attempting that shot next
Rockets
time.
will
The
win this
defense was
game.
right on top of him there.
Ariza no luck. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Rockets. And Wall with the slam.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high.
Hey,
on these
Nicholas B64. What's up?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Horford. Fires high post, and it's Hill. That time the assist by Horford. Hill's got 5.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Wall. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Hill passes to Horford. The dish to Ariza. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Where's your friend Leighton?
Feeds to Hill. Another shot. Wall with a block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. Kicks it out to Ariza. Lets the 3 fly. Rockets with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what,
That's
a
good to
painful
hear,
quarter
Nicholas.
For him, and it's painful for me to watch,
Yeah,
too.
I'm fine
Thunder
too.
trailing by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Terrific speed and understated athleticism from Hill. I mean, all he needs is a little room to attack, and then he'll exploit it with fervor.
Now here's Wall. He's got 6. Excellent D there from Hill. Wall against Ariza. At the elbow, Horford. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Hill trying to break free. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter,
it's
guys.
just a
Might
first
need to
time,
get him
just,
out and
you know,
let him
I
settle
see
down a
your,
bit here.
Here's Wood.
I see you here.
On the wing, Eric Gordon shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gordon missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leaf. And there's the pass to Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
And the first one at the line is good. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him Average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And Oladipo kicks the wall. To end the drought. The shot, no good. Good D by Ariza.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Ariza shows no mercy on these drives inside. When he's got room to jam it, he's not thinking twice. He's bringing the thunder.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. Pass to Oladipo. And stolen by Horford. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Tucker. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Got that one up quick. And the Rockets lead by 3.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter, Kevin. I mean, he's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
Now here is Hill. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Fade away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Rockets leading by 3. Cousins finds Wall. Back to Cousins. The kick out to Wall.
It's alright, Nicholas. No
Inside.
problem with me. Just stay
Cousins,
focused there.
no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the basket by Hill.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. Looking to get it going. And the slam dunk by Wall.
You know, one of the things I like about Wall, Kevin, is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is
I think
committed
he needs to
scoring
be
over the
traded.
defense.
Here's Hill. They trail by 3. Pass to Horford. To the right side. Here's Leaf. Gets it to fall from the right block. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
I
There's
think
a minute
their
40 left here in
tandem
the
with
opening
Russell
quarter.
can't work,
And Wall. Here we go
and
now.
Hey,
they
that was
could
just an incredible
not
effort from
able
Hill
to
on
win.
defense, doing a good job getting into the body of the shooter and making the shot release difficult.
And it's Houston on the break. And Wall slams it home.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Yes, Layton, definitely.
Hill passes to Leaf. Puts up a three. He can't get that one. The Rockets go the other way with it.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
That's good from Oladipo.
When you talk about outstanding athletes in the NBA, Victor Oladipo is on that list. Even if he's only 90%, this guy is explosive, actually more explosive than most.
And the Thunder making a change here. Muscala's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And you think about trying to come back from that big
Yes,
injury,
definitely,
a lot
but I
riding on
think that is not
Oladipo's
possible to
recovery.
happen.
Well, a big part of his recovery and coming back effectively is sports medicine has come a long, long way, Kevin. He won the 2018 Most Improved Award. They stopped doing the Comeback Player of the Year, but you know, he's looking for that kind of return this season.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how
For
he
sure,
plays the game
Bill
from this seat.
will
Kicks
be
to Hill.
traded to other team.
Now, here is Muscala. He's guarded by Cousins. Gilgeous-Alexander. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night. Down low. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Gordon. Wall against Hill. Now, here's Wall. Tight defense on him. Just 5 on the clock. It's Oladipo on the wing. That 3 off the mark. John Wall getting it done for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back
John
to the
Wall
action
is on
after this
fire
word.
right now.
Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stuff to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And Greg, nowadays it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with George Hill. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then it's P. And it's Baisley in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Kept alive.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to P. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. And it's Houston the other way. Last time they met in Houston.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters. And how about
Yes,
Wall?
that's true,
Just
Layton.
phenomenal at taking it
Maybe
to
next
the
year
defense with that
they will be
lightning
able to
quick
get
first step.
better.
Passes it to P. It's back to Hill. This one for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Wall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Wall slams it home.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
The pass to Muscala. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. And so here is Oklahoma City. 6-point game. Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. ABC's checked in for Oklahoma City. Christian Woods checked in for the Rockets. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Muscala has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Thunder.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Pass to ABC. Fades back. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries, he might need to change his style just a bit.
And here is Muscala. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Oladipo. 3 on 3. Here's the floater. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Wall passes to Oladipo. Outside, Wall. Outside, House. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Thunder trailing by 10. Passes it to P. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Here's ABC. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And here's Wall outside. And another three for Houston. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Pass to Baisley. Shot clock at 6. Here's ABC, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And the pass to P. Pass to Dort. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Horford's checked in. Oladipo dishes to Wall. Passes it to House. Clock at 6. And some nice passing there by Houston. Oladipo for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Oladipo's got 7 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's ABC, covered by Wall. Cousins pulls it in. Houston leading by 13. Poked away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Drops in the breakaway layup. 5 points in the game. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. And Wall with the slam.
I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performer.
Here's Dort, guarded by Oladipo. Dort passes to Baisley. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Clark, we've talked about footwork, but a player's hands, how he catches, how he passes, his use of his hands are huge. And there are a couple guys out there that are great at that.
Kawhi Leonard has got some mitts unlike any other in the league. I mean, he's not that tall. He's long-armed, and his hands are humongous. That ball looks like a tennis ball in his hands. And not only are they big, they're good. He's active with them on defense, and he's very strong in how he handles the ball offensively. You know, I think about a guy in terms of maybe not size, but really good hands. Jokic, his hands are phenomenal.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Horford finds Ariza. Back to Horford. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Horford's got 5.
And the jump shot of Al Horford, cash, money, all the time. Got to D him up or you pay the price.
Outside Gordon. To the middle, here's Wood, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wood's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's ABC, Horford. Here's Leaf. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Hill comes in for ABC. And a switch here also for Houston. Tucker's checked in. Hill deciding where to go with it. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Wood. Houston leading by 18. Oladipo, the pass to Wall. Wall draws the double. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Wood's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oklahoma City's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Hill with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Nice D from Oladipo.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Inside. And finished off by Horford.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston. There's a minute left in the first half. Hill has the open look. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the inside, Gordon. That one's not going to go. Good D by Ariza. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Tucker. Now here's Wall. 28 points for him. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Six seconds left in the second quarter.
Hey, come around.
Here's Horford. And so it's Houston holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. John, looks like you're really in attack mode getting...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He ended up with 28 points, 8 assists, and 1 block. He had a very shaky performance. And that'll do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. The forwards are Gordon and Tucker. Wall out there with Oladipo. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oladipo with the ball. 6 to shoot. Outside, Wall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Right side, Hill. Horford kicks to Hill. Fires for 3. The shot off that time. And Houston the other way now. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, PJ gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Back to Horford. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Houston.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
Oladipo, the pass to Wall. And no good that time. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Horford. He kicks it to Hill. Off target from outside.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's Gordon missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on John Wall.
Really terrific work from Hill, angling his body perfectly on the shot and forcing the defense to act.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Clark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well saying, oh, my goodness, look who I'm playing against tonight?
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and then the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those two teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Wall, basket, good. Wall's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hill against Wall. Hill passes to Horford. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
There's the triple. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
For Oklahoma City, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. We've seen some ugly incidents last few years, Clark, between players and heckling fans. Can anything be done to fix it?
I think security in the arenas is important. Fans oftentimes that go across the line in interacting with players are usually fueled by alcohol. I don't know how you could control that element of it. The incidents are few and far between. We have seen a few more, but I still don't think it's an epidemic. But I think security, and then each team and each franchise should really be educational with its fans about what's acceptable behavior and what won't be tolerated.
Hill against Wall. Hill passes to Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Horford with it. Shoots a fader, and the shot goes down. Horford's got 9.
Stretches the 4 nicely for a big, versatile. Horford's become a perennial all-star.
Wall with the bounce pass. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
And so he'll bring it up for the Thunder. Rockets with the rebound. Wood's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Tucker can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Hill against Oladipo. Now here's Horford, guarded closely. Nwaba with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Oladipo, good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Ariza passes to Horford. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked. They recover it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
2 shots.
No good on that one. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And he's good on the second. Here's Jerome. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Muscala. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Victor Oladipo. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 18 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Take a break.
He sure is, and he
Two
rarely
shots.
has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So he gets them both. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And Wall, here we go now. And Wall slams it home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And here is Muscala to the paint. Here's Horford. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Cousins.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Jerome passes to Muscala. Down low. Horford, no luck.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Oladipo dishes the Wall. Back to Oladipo. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cousins. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. All alone. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Over in the corner, Cousins. Off target from three-point range. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Thunder. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now. A capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Wall draws the double. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets making a change here. McLemore is checked in. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. He feeds it to Horford. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Horford. From the wing. Again, the Thunder score. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
And that one's good. Cousins.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Pass to Horford. Got a piece of it. Wall with the steal. Goes up, and Cousins throws it down.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
Ariza finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Cousins. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Cousins has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Cousins with a terrific perimeter game. One more thing that kind of sets him apart at that center position.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by McLemore. And here we go, Houston running again. Here's Nwaba. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Leaf checked in for Mike Muscala. And a switch here also for Houston. House is checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Jerome, and that time also a missed shot. Houston in total control. Here is House, kicks the Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Ariza goes in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, I like the fire that Ariza plays with, Kevin. He's not afraid of sacrificing his body on his way up.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too.
And so he makes both from the line. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint, here's Wood, and a strong finish with two hands.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
It's stolen by McLemore. The Rockets another fast break opportunity here. Outside, House. That one doesn't drop. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Super athleticism from Ariza. Exceptional at slamming it down.
Here's Wall. Wood. It's good on the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Horford. Over Cousins. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so it's Houston with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Oklahoma City shooting just 34% from the floor. They've got ABC, and it's Baisley in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Brown. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. He gets it in there.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Here's ABC. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about it, market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We had been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
And so he hits both. So it's the Thunder now. Knocked loose. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's McLemore. Pass to Brown. Passes to Exum. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time, not on target. The Thunder shooting poorly, just 35% so far. P. Rockets with the rebound. Inside. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Dort. Clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Brown the pass to House. The numbers in their favor. Ball going up court. They grabbed their own miss. Now the pass to Baisley. Here's ABC. He's covered by Brown. Here's ABC. The three-pointer, no good. And here's the fast break. Here's Exum. He kicks it to McLemore. Brown the pass to Caboclo. Pass to McLemore. Misses the 3. The Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Passes it to P. Out to the wing. Here's ABC. The baseline J. Buries the jump shot.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Exum with it. Clark, the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
Two shots.
And that one misses. Darius Miller, he's checked in for the Thunder. Second free throw, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Exum passes to Brown. Here's P. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Exum's shot is off.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. You like that?
Yes and no. I think you have 2 separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. So I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's ABC, guarded by McLemore. Shoots from the elbow. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
Shooting 2.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
David Nwaba is checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good for Miller.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And here's Brown outside, but they get it back. Pass to Nwaba. Trying to find McLemore, gets it to him.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, And that's exactly how you draw it up.
Takes a three, and David Nwaba picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. To the middle, it's deflected. And the pass to Exum. He dishes it to McLemore. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Beasley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Chalk up 2 there. Now Exum. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours on their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. Nwaba with the rebound.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
McLemore banked in off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Muscala. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Porter's checked in for McLemore. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Here's Miller. Pass to P. And taken away by Brown. And here's Exum. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. Exum hits them both. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
Miller against Brown. Miller, the pass to P. Jackson looking around. Pass to P. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
Fitting that it ends 2-2 because it's been a really good battle between these teams this year.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Wall.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Here's Jerome, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Exum. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks with John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.